I waited a long time. I think we all did. The three of us did. Me, Kathy, and Sarah Jessica. We waited a long time, and we've always, it's been something that's been bubbling under that we've always wanted to do. And every now and again when we would see each other, we would agitate and wring our hands. But finally, our dream came true. So we're really thrilled. We're just thrilled.
We know about the fans. It's been almost 30 years that it's been cultivating, because when it first came out, it was in the theaters, but when it hit the TVs, those parents showed it to their kids, who then became parents showed it to their kids. So the fervor is very surprising to us. But just to come here and see everyone dressed like your character, it's surreal. It's a lot of fun. The interesting thing is that when I did this character and when I do it now, I don't really try. She's just somewhere in me, which is really scary. And so she's there, so immediately I'm sorry, Winnie. It's not Stanislavski. I didn't go to acting school for this. She just comes and embodies me. It's a lot of fun. We have new musical numbers. I don't know if we can tease them, but one of them is a kind of an Elton John mashup. And of course, when you have Bette Midler starring in a movie, if you don't have singing, it's a sin. Tony Hale is in this film. I did a series with Tony called Veep. Tony in this film, because we got to see a sneak peek, I think it's one of the funniest performances I've ever seen in my whole life. In my life. This is a master. You're going to love it, people.
I'm really excited. There's so many people here. And by the way, to hear this movie with an audience is so much fun. So I'm looking forward to it. So many amazing people, along with this amazing cast, are going to be here. And of course, Disney. It's going to be a blast. The love for Hocus Pocus is infectious. You can see with all these gorgeous people dressed as our Sanderson sisters. This is why we're here, right? We made this sequel for the fans, and they showed up in droves. They love these witches, and who can't help but love them? They're amazing. I'm just excited for all audiences and the fans, really, just to be able to be with their beloved characters again, right? Because that's what it's all about. They watch it every year, they dress up every year, and now they get to be with them again, which is just a thrill to be a part of. Well, it is Bette Midler, right? So we want Bette to sing, and we love Sarah and Kathy singing, of course. The three of them together is divine, pardon the pun. We have a couple numbers. We had to, right? So the first movie had I Put a Spell on You. You can't really compete with that. It's already perfection, and people love it so much. And so we had to do an homage to the first one, if you will, and we did.
When you're fortunate enough to do something that people have a connection to and integrate into their lives and feel such affection for, it's very meaningful, because we're actors because we like to tell a story and be somebody and transport ourselves, but far more importantly, the audience. And it just means that that mission was accomplished, and I think the sort of longevity of this particular film in people's lives and the generational transition, the handing off to the next, it's very touching, and I think we all feel very lucky. What excites me is the idea that we might have done right by them, and the years and years of commitment to this movie, that I will be very excited if they feel satisfied, because they're as much a part of the story as we are. So it excites me to hear the early enthusiasm, and I hope that's just not a rumor going around. Well, you have Bette Midler, so you mustn't waste those talents, you see. And we're just along for the ride. Kathy and I will sing and dance and fly wherever you tell us to go, and we're, I think because the first movie had those kind of touchstones in the movie, that it was incumbent upon us to figure out a way to do it again.